afternoon. Welcome to daily currency update from the currency desk. Today in the morning session we had a strong opening for the Indian rupee with a gap up for the Indian rupee of almost 14 to 15 paise. This was mainly tracking the gains for the euro against the USD. As we witnessed overnight the euro crossing 1.26 levels, but as the trend for the previous days has been, similarly today also the rupee didn't hold its gains, but on the contrary it covered the 14-15 paise gain that it had in the morning. Yesterday we had the Indian PMI data which improved to 55 levels from 54.2 in July, but at the same time this data failed to give in any movement or any type of impact on the Indian currency market or the movement of dollar against the Indian rupee. In terms of dollar, technically we have a bullish trend building up and one can initiate a strong buy above 56 levels in the spot and target 56.50 in the near term. Again on the Eurozone we had a few data. First was the retail sales data which fell by 0.02%. Then there was the European Union PMI data which showed again a decline for the 7th consecutive month. So again these two data were on the negative side for the Eurozone. Today we have the ECB meet in which there are some expectations building up regarding some bond buying program of the 3-year bonds. So if there is any announcement by the ECB of any bond buying or any other measure, there would be some upside in the euro in the near term. So as the story of bond buying came out yesterday, we had a rally in the euro. So one can say that if ECB announces a bond buying program, it is already factored in, but if there are some exceptional measures or some other measures announced by the ECB, then there could be some further upside in the euro. That is, it could move above its recent highs of 1.2650. Also, there are contrary theories that if ECB announces a bond buying program, then it would spur another round of another inflation, which would be strongly opposed by Germany and France and other well-to-do nations. So in terms of euro against the Indian rupee, we have a bullish trend, bullish view technically, and one can hold the current long positions with a stop loss of 70.15 in the spot. In terms of UK, we had the service sector PMI coming out, which accelerated higher than forecast. Today again, alongside the ECB, we also have the Bank of England policy statement or the Bank of England meet, but there is no major outcome expected from the BOE meet, as last month BOE had clearly ruled out any interest rate cut. So in terms of interest rate, there are some rumors going around in the market that interest rate cut would happen, would be taken up by the Bank of England, but again those we believe are just speculative rumors, but any interest rate cut would not be seen in the near term. Also, there is speculation or expectations of further bond buying being announced, but then the bond buying program announced by BOE is ongoing and is still going on. So we do not expect any further bond buying to be announced by the Bank of England as well. So all in all, we might witness the pound tracking the ECB policy statement, the ECB meet more of rather than the Bank of England meet. Also, pound against the Indian rupee is currently trading at a lifetime high of above 89 levels. So currently the trend is hold long with a stop loss of 89.08 in the spot levels. In terms of Japanese yen, there is not much movement. The only movement that we are seeing is sort of range bound, not only against the dollar but also against the Indian rupee. we can expect some movement in the Japanese yen, tracking the US data majorly, and the most crucial one is going to be the US non-farm payroll, which is expected to be due tomorrow in the evening after our markets close. So again, yen is largely expected to track the USD index strength or weakness and move accordingly. We again have a bullish trend in Japanese yen as well, but it would be safer to buy above 71.43 levels in the spot. Thank you.